Hello, my name is JoseAguilar, and I'm going to present about the Empire State Building and compare it to how it would have been done if it was to be built prior to the Industrial Revolution. In this first slide, I'll talk about architectural styles. The Empire State Building was built with an Art Deco style, popular in the 1930s, known for geometric shapes, chrome, steel, and a strong sense of verticality through window treatments and stylized themes. In contrast, a tall building of the 1700s, like the image in the right, like Philadelphia's Christ Church, was built in the Georgian style, characterized by symmetry, wood, brick, and stone, aiming for classical, low-rise look. In this slide, I'll talk about the culture. In the late 1920s, New York's booming economy fueled a race to build the tallest skyscraper. Despite the Great Depression, the Empire State Building symbolized resilience, providing thousands of jobs and representing progress. Next, I'll talk about the Empire State history. The Empire State Corporation, led by Smith and Raskoff, built a skyscraper on Fifth Avenue in the original location of the Astoria Hotel. Now, I'll talk about the construction processes, falsework, transportation of material, and the structural forces. The process of construction was mainly determined by urgency, as speed had a large impact on the construction methods used. One example is the use of what now would be called fast-track construction, the sequencing of construction steps they begin before the design is completed. Talking about transportation needs of material, the most notable was the industrial railroad that was installed on each floor, which allowed material to easily be moved to the appropriate location by mine carts. Nearly 500 trucks were arriving each day. That is about one truck a minute, and nearly 3,500 men were working on the building at once. 9 cranes were used to lift the steel into place. Shifting towards falsework, the building was supported by a structural steel skeleton. Metal beams were riveted end-to-end to form vertical columns, as can be seen in the image, to the right above. It is also important to discuss structural forces. The main obstacle in building upward is the downward pull of gravity. In addition to the vertical force of gravity, skyscrapers also have to deal with the horizontal force of winds. Talking now failures, there was no evidence of any significant failures that could have influenced the construction of the Empire State. Rather, the rise of skyscrapers, in which the Chrysler Building, which can be seen to the very right in this image, can be said to have served as a direct motivation because this one and the Empire State were the ones that were competing to see which was tallest. Now, I'll talk about building Empire State back in the 1700s, how it would look like or how could it be done. If built in the 1700s, the Empire State Building would likely use wood, brick, and stone. Builders would use load-bearing walls, where the weight of each floor will be carried down to the foundation through thick stone or brick walls. This technique limits height, since walls need to be increasingly thick as the building grows taller. Materials would have been transported via horse-drawn carts or by water if the site were near a river or port. Stone and brick are heavy, so proximity to the production sites will be critical to avoid high transportation costs and delays. In conclusion, it can be said that the hypothetical 1700s Empire State Building would resemble a tall, fortified structure, potentially with a church-like tower or multiple connected wings to spread weight. It would likely stand between 8 to 12 stories high, which is a great deduction. Tall for this time, but modest compared to the actual building. And this is the source that I cited. Thank you very much and have a great day.